Hello, there were some of you showing interest in how to soak grains. Today I'm going to be soaking oatmeal, so I just thought maybe you guys would like to see how it's done. It's something that I was interested in but didn't know how or what to look at or look for or anything, so I just wanted to share my technique that I learned in my online cooking class. I have 1 cup of rolled oats. Pour in there, and I have a cup and a half of warm unfiltered water. You pour on top of the oats enough to cover them. Just make sure they're covered well, if you can see that. And then you need about 2 teaspoons of acidic medium. I'm using lemon juice. You can use apple cider vinegar, kefir, sour cream, buttermilk. You can use, I don't know, whatever has an acidic. Kefir is cultured milk, which is really good for you. But if you did like 2 cups of oats, which I usually do for my whole family, you would do, of course, double the amount, which would be about a tablespoon. And then just mix it up where all the oats are touching all of the liquid. Just make sure there's no clumps or anything like that. And then you can cover it with a bowl, a plate, or what I cover mine with is a kitchen towel. And it sits in the corner of my cabinet for about 8 to 12 hours or till the morning whenever I want to cook my oatmeal. And that is all that it takes. So after I've soaked, which I have soaked actually some steel cut oats, and I've already drained them, because the next step after you soak, you want to make sure that you drain them really well. You just put them in a colander and rinse them like you would anything else, and stick them back in your bowl. But these are the steel cut oats, which the difference between a rolled oat and a cut oat is the rolled oat was rolled flat, the cut oat was an oat cut in half. Nutritional value is the more of it being processed, the less nutrition it has. So steel cut oat may have a little bit more than a rolled oat. A rolled oat may have a little bit more than a quick cut oat, which is just a flat rolled oat cut more so it cooks faster. So now we're going to cook the oats. Warm up your pan before you do this so the pores of the pan can close up and be more of a non-stick surface. I'm going to use 1 cup of milk for my 1 cup of, oh, that's a little too warm. That's alright. 1 cup of milk to my 1 cup of oats, cut oats. If you're using rolled oats, which is a more traditional oatmeal, more widely used, then you would use about a half a cup of milk, because it being rolled makes it a quicker cooking oat than the cut oat. But I like the texture of the cut oat. It's different from the traditional rolled oatmeal. Now, what is the reason that we do this? I'm going to add a little salt. The reason that we soak the oats is it has something called phytic acid in it. This is an anti-nutrient which does not allow any of the nutrients in the grain to be absorbed. So that has to be released by a soaking method or sprouting. It also has in the grain enzyme inhibitors, which inhibits the enzymes from being released to aid in your digestion. And once those are released, and the enzymes and the nutrition, it is a yummy prospect. But this is not. None of this will happen if it is not soaked first, which would be also your beans and legumes and your seeds and nuts. Nuts mainly if they do not have that papery shell around them. If they're peeled, then because that's where all those anti-nutrients is in the little coating of the seed or the nut. Oops, I turned my heat down, so I need to turn it up. This would probably cook in about 5 minutes or so versus about an hour that it was usually taking me to cook it. Today it's going to take a little bit longer than 5 minutes because I turned my heat down when I poured the milk. But anyway, so that is this is soaked oats to release the anti-nutrient, and I've also done grains and flour, and I've made biscuits and pancakes, and I am about to learn how to make bread.